We've been a leader in banking for more than 100 years. You'll find us here, at home, on your phone, and everywhere you go. Renaissance Bank. Understanding you. Member FDIC. Equal housing lender.
Sponsored by Renaissance Bank.
Good morning and welcome to Newsbreak for Monday, June 19th. I'm Derek Russell. First on today's show, we'll take a look at the weather underground forecast. Today calls for an 80% chance of rain, high of 84 with a low of 65. And on your 3-day outlook, it's going to be a sunny week. Tuesday, a high of 88 with a low of 66. Wednesday, a 10% chance of rain, high of 90 with a low of 70. And Thursday, a high of 91 and a low of 73. For more weather, visit djournal.com/weather. Our top stories for today: Mississippi's efforts to collect a tax on online purchases have not been as fruitful as once hoped. Instead, the state's 7% use tax has collected less money this year than it did last year. Through May, the tax is down by $901,491, or 0.44%. Mississippi law does not require online retailers to collect the 7% sales tax on items sold, but the state has begun working to get companies to voluntarily collect. In January, State Revenue Commissioner Herb Frierson said Amazon had agreed to start collecting the tax. There was hope at the time it would mean a boost to state revenue collections, but while use tax collections surged in March, they were sluggish in April and May. Department of Revenue spokesperson Kathy Waterbury said through May the state had garnered $36 million in use tax revenue collected voluntarily by 1,887 companies. That includes 21 companies collecting the tax for the first time this year. The fire has burned out for the Tupelo BBQ Duel. Organizers announced on Thursday they had decided to end the event after lengthy discussions and soul searching. The Tupelo BBQ Duel was one of 10 Kansas City BBQ Society sanctioned events in the state this year. It joined hundreds of others nationwide. Tupelo's event was a fundraiser for the Link Center. Organizers said they struggled last year with grants and sponsors and saw a decline in team attendance. They said that made the event unsuccessful as a fundraiser. This year's festival in March drew 68 competitive teams the first day and 45 teams on the second day. That was some 30 fewer teams than a year ago. Last year was the 7th year for the Tupelo BBQ Duel. The event was held in Fair Park. The long-awaited construction of a new animal shelter in Lee County is finally underway. After more than a decade of fundraising and planning, the Tupelo-Lee Humane Society received a construction permit about 3 weeks ago, and work began in earnest last week. A Southland construction crew began preparation to pour concrete footings for the future facility. It will be located on property off of Cliff Gookin Boulevard. The estimated 18,000 square foot facility will give the shelter dramatically more space than its current building. Humane Society Board Chairman Jay Quimby expressed hopes the new shelter will open its doors in 9 to 10 months. Construction is estimated to cost $1.7 million. And in sports, Morville and Tupelo swept the Daily Journal's top honors for high school baseball and softball. Morville's Hallie Donald was named the Daily Journal's Softball Player of the Year, and the Troopers' Trace Henry was named Baseball Player of the Year. Both are headed to Jones County Junior College. Meanwhile, Tupelo's Dana Ray was named Softball Coach of the Year, and Tupelo's Justin Reed was Baseball Coach of the Year. Tupelo and Morville each won state titles in both softball and baseball. See Sunday's Daily Journal or visit djournal.com for the complete list of the Daily Journal's all-area teams for softball and baseball. That'll do it for Newsbreak on this Monday. Don't forget this show is one of the many online offerings that get you news off the page and on the go, courtesy of the Daily Journal. We also have the Capitol View webcast, which you can watch today at 2 p.m. with Capitol Bureau Chief Bobby Harrison as he discusses what's taking place in state politics. Each story discussed today can be found in your Daily Journal or online at djournal.com, where you can find a new episode of Newsbreak each weekday at 7 a.m. Thanks for joining us. I'm Derek Russell.